All right, so welcome everyone. As I said, my name is Amy Edwards. I am from Michigan. I've been an agent now for 3 years. I am a platinum consultant. I am from, if I didn't say that already, I am from Michigan. And I am here today to talk to you about social media content, where to find it, and how easy it is to find. You really don't have to put a lot of thought into it. Creating a schedule, kind of going with the flow, and our vendors really do give us all the information we need. I mean, honestly, um, if you haven't found out by now, our vendors take such good care of us as travel agents. They really want us to succeed. They want us to help them advertise their brands as well. And so if it's fam trips or if it's, perks of taking trainings or reaching out to them or getting the perks of doing their vendor specific training. There's always something out there for us as travel agents. So let's all be excited about that because it's really, really easy to kind of get lost in the shuffle and the learning, but we have to always remember what our goals are, what is our why, and what can we get from this, right? Because it's really important to know what you can get from this because you want also joy, especially starting a new career, even if it's just a side hustle for you. You want to make sure that it's something you can really get from this. Ashley, I didn't say your name yet, but welcome. You've been an agent 5 days from Mississippi. Team sail away. All right, so I'm going to move my controls over to the side here. But I'm going to keep that chat box open. So if you have a question along the way, I'm going to try to follow along in that, but I'm of course going to answer all your questions at the end as well. So the first thing I kind of want to talk about is registering with vendors. What vendors do you register with? You're going to get that information from your mentor or maybe from your team chat group or your team website, depending on what your specific team has. Okay. But logging into the back office is going to be your first step. And those of you that are new, you're going to get this information in your welcome email and from your mentors. But it's myevolutiontravel.com. Your user ID is your agent ID. And then the password is the password you created when you enrolled. If you forgot what that is, or maybe it's not working, just use that forgot password function and it'll reset for you. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then from here, you're going to go on the left and you are going to go to the Travel Cafe. Now, if you haven't completed your certifications or if you haven't completed your onboarding, your new agent orientation, however your team refers to it as, this may be a little bit new to you. The Travel Cafe, though, and you'll get to know what this is, the Travel Cafe is maintained by Archer Travel. So this is everything travel related, whereas your back office is the evolution side of the business. Okay. So here is your Travel Cafe. You can follow them on all social media accounts. Ron, Reggie, Jose, Susie, they all go live on their trainings. I find it easiest to watch on Facebook, but many times it is also broadcasted on YouTube. So you can follow them and you can get access to their live trainings. Here is their schedules for training. So you can see it's in wave season. This week is going to be the schedule by day and time, in case you didn't know that, okay? So how do you get registered for vendors? Over here on the left, get familiar with all of these, and you will get familiar with them through your mentor and through just the process of being a travel agent. But you're going to go to suppliers and how to register. And I like to think of this as a little index card from Archer Travel that says, okay, here are our preferred vendors. So this is about 30 of the most important vendors. You may use other ones that your mentor or that your trainers will help you register with. These are the about 30 or so preferred vendors. And so they've created a little index card that says you're going to follow this link and you're going to enter this information. So anytime that you are registering with or calling or doing a booking for any of these vendors, have this open. It's really important that you know the specifics that Archer Travel wants you to follow. So one of them that we are going to talk about today and that a lot of people have some confusion with, I'm just going to show you how to register with one of them, but I'm going to go over a few of them. So if you want to get a notebook or take notes on your phone with the ones that I show you. So I'm going to show you Carnival. So we're going to go ahead and click in Carnival. So they're in alphabetical order, and we're going to click on continue reading. All right, if you scroll down here, it's going to tell you a little bit about Carnival Cruise Line, what their commission percentages are. Here is where you will access their travel agent portal to do your bookings. And then if you scroll down, you have contact information. Now, typically as travel agents, we don't contact BDMs, but if there's like an IT department, or if you want to call Carnival to maybe do a booking over the phone, you can do that. You can call their general number, but anytime you see a BDM, reach out to your mentor to see if you should reach out to them, because they get pretty busy if we were to all ask them those individual questions. And the BDM are those business development managers. Okay, so here on the right is going to be how to register, and it's going to walk you through how to register for this particular vendor. I always, where it has a link there, I always right click and open it in a new tab so that you can refer back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and right click and open that. This is what that link is going to look like. Now you see on here, give that a minute to open. You see on here, it asks for specific general information, things that you could just fill in really quickly, right? But you want to make sure you follow this, because the first thing you see here where it says first name, you don't put in your first name, you put in your EVO ID number. The reason for this is Carnival sends a request to Archer Travel and they have to approve you. If you have a common name, or maybe they have, a bunch of people with the same first name or the same first and last name, it's hard to tell which one is correct. So if you have your EVO ID and your last name in there, it really helps Archer speed up that process. So your first name is the first thing we're going to choose. It's going to be your agent ID number. You can fill in the title as well. And then the last name. So there's nothing about the last name, so we can go ahead and do that. Looks like there's nothing until you get to agency name. So we're going to fill in our last name, our date of birth, the travel agent phone number. This is your phone number. This is your email, travel agent email, and then agency name. Over here, it says to use Archer Travel. So we're going to make sure that we use Archer Travel. The agency phone. Now, many cruise lines, and you're going to learn this, refer to the cruise line reference number, which is like the IATA number, but for cruises, as a phone number. It isn't a phone number, but they consider it a phone number, and this is what protects your commission. So it's important you have this in there correctly. So you're going to go ahead and put that in there. And one tip I'm going to give you is that you can't put in any hyphens or else it won't find it. And then your access level is going to be agent. Now, as you read down further, it gives you a few other important notes. They say that you'll get access within 24 to 48 hours. Make sure the fields above are entered correctly, okay? And then important, read below. Once your registration has been accepted, you have full access to all of the cruise bookings through Archer Travel. But just because you can see them, you should not open or even look through them. Don't access them in any way, because it could result in dismissal or suspension. Okay, so only access your own bookings. I'll be completely honest with you, I don't even know how to see Archer Travel's bookings, and I don't want to. I only look for my own. And then if you scroll down, you're going to see exclusive deals for this particular vendor. So you can read through these exclusive deals. Carnival Cruise Line has really good travel perks. So again, access level is going to be agent. You're going to agree to those terms and conditions, and you're going to hit create account. And then you are going to get an email with access within 24 to 48 hours. If for any reason you get an email that says you were denied access and you are sure every field was input correctly, let your mentor know. We're going to reach out to Archer Travel and we're going to make sure we get that resolved with them. Okay. Any questions about registering? All right. And as you can see in here, there are about 30 or so preferred vendors of the 133 or more that we have access to. Okay. So a ton in here that you're going to get access to. So that's how you are going to register then. Let's see. Now I want to go to the specific vendors. Oh, I didn't mean to refresh that. It was just out of habit. All right, so now the first one that I want to go over actually is going to be Agent Universe. I love Agent Universe, and I think everyone should request access to Agent Universe. I don't do any bookings through here. I basically use it to look at the different suppliers and for the social media access. And then if you want to attend some Agent Universe trainings, they have an agent profiler, which gives you a live website on the Travel Leaders Network website, and it gives you your own link on there. So you can actually get leads from there. It's a completely free service. So look at their training and events, learn how to set that up, get with your mentor. I also have a training on my YouTube how to do that, and I will make sure I get that to you. It appears my camera is messing up, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it so I'm not looking funny all day. All right, so let's see. We are going to talk about marketing. One thing I will show you, Agent Universe also has a list of preferred suppliers from A to Z. This gives you a really good list of other suppliers that are available because we participate with almost every one of them. I haven't run into one yet that we don't participate with. So if ever you want to see a list of other suppliers for other oh, Charity, you've gotten leads from Travel Leaders Network. Awesome. Yeah, I've gotten a few as well. Here's a huge list of different suppliers. So Agent Universe really does kind of have all of the travel industry in one. And they have some good newsletters. So get to know all of these tabs and get familiar with Agent Universe. So we are going to go to the marketing tab, and we are going to go to social media. So what we're working on now is kind of just getting information. Where can we get information to post on social media, especially if you're in a time crunch? This is going to be travel related information, but I can't stress to you enough how important it is to build your value and your trust as a travel agent. And the way to do that is also include yourself personally on your social media. Introduce yourself once a week, twice a week. Upload photos of you and your family on travel. Upload photos of yourself. If you don't want to share your family, that's okay. But upload you personally. People want to see you personally as well. So everything I give you today is going to be great. But if you don't do the little things like travel tips or a few blogs, or you don't have to write the blogs, you can access blog information from anywhere. I'm going to show you a couple places. And then introducing yourself and giving your personal touch. Everything you do on social media is going to kind of be at the low end of the scale. So you want to make sure you have your personal touch in there to really help boost you, because you're branding your business, but you're also branding yourself. All right, so back to Agent Universe. We are going to scroll down here, and there is a ton of information about social media. I'm going to show you the calendar in just a second, but Edge has a lot of presentations. They tell you all about the different social medias. They really focus on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, but they have a few other ones they do as well. Once you have your agent profiler set up and your set up here on Agent Universe, and if ever you need help getting this set up, reach out to your mentor. You can actually share directly to your social media from here. I haven't found it to be extremely user-friendly, but it is convenient. I like to just grab things and go right over to my social media. They give you some ideas for a weekly schedule. So Monday, you could have a theme, Monday Blues. Tuesday, Travel Tuesday, Wedding Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, and so on. Let's see, some social media news. They usually keep this pretty current. And then how-tos. Ton of how-tos. So you have all this social media training in addition to what we also have trainings on. And then you have some tools and guides. So it's going to show you how to use Bitly to shorten your links. Canva, I use Canva all the time. Absolutely love Canva. Scheduling platforms, they got Hootsuite and Later. Planable is another really good one. It's about, I think, $13 to $15 a month. If you wanted to go up to the $20 a month one, which is the one I use, you can also schedule posts to your Google business page. And Google business page is very important to have. And sharing things from here to your Google business page helps keep that active. Because when you're searching for a business and you see they haven't posted in, 6 or 8 months, you're like, oh gosh, is this business still open? So it's really great to keep that updated. All right, so there's everything on Agent Universe. But let me show you the best thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go into here and click Launch Your Monthly Calendar. It's going to give you an entire monthly calendar of ideas to post on your social media. See in here, we have a promo. That's a special. Click on that special. It's going to give you a photo and the promotion. You can post as much or as little of it as you want. You are going to, Natalie, I just went to agentuniverse.com and you can access that through the Travel Cafe once you register. How about Thursday on the 5th? They have a spring break post. So we're definitely thinking about spring break. So if you click one of these to open it, and I think I have to reshare my screen. So let me do that. Right here's what it's going to look like. So it's going to tell you January 5th, here's what you should post. A nice spring break photo, and they give you a caption. Add your branding to this caption. Put this photo in Canva and add your logo if you want. But you want to make sure people can contact you. So they give you this idea. You can add your link tree, or you can add your email or your phone number. Let's see. Oh, that's going to stop sharing. I always forget it does that. Friday Find. Go ahead and open up that one. I like the Monday Blues. So these hashtag ones are the hashtags that I told you about, the Monday through Friday, and they give you photos and captions to use. Here's a blog. They have Wedding Wednesdays, which are really nice. They have holidays. See all of these in the orange? Those are theme days. So I'll open up the Monday Blues and I'll share that one with you. Just to give you an idea of kind of what they have. So it's going to have a blue hue to the photo. This is one of my favorite photos. And then, of course, it's the Bahamas, swimming with the pigs. Here is the caption for that. So there's some really great information. You have a whole month to be able to work with. Pretty much takes the thought out of doing any of your social media. You can copy those photos, copy those captions, and bring them over. If you're doing it on your Facebook business page, that Meta Business Suite, you can schedule your whole post for the month for absolutely free. I think LinkedIn is starting to allow you to be able to schedule posts as well. With the Meta Business Suite and Facebook business page, not only can you share it to your Facebook business page, but you can also share it to your Instagram at the same time, because Facebook and Instagram are connected. All right, let's do another one. Branch Up. So Anthony Warner, he does a training on Branch Up. I think he's doing it 2 or 3 Fridays this month. If you haven't seen that training, there should be a recording of it. But if you go to branchup.com, now this one's really nice, because if you don't have this yet, and some of you that are new, maybe you don't, Branch Up is really nice because not only does it give you that whole content for the month, anywhere from 1 to 3 posts every single day, but you also get it. It also posts to your Facebook and to your LinkedIn. So it automatically posts it. You don't have to do anything except set it up. So once you get this set up, it's super simple to set up. Once you get this set up, if you go to your Facebook app here and you click on posts, you're going to see everything it's going to post for about the next month. And you're going to see the date and the time. So these are the times it thinks is the most popular to post at for that day. You're going to see a caption. You're going to see a photo. You can also edit this caption. If you want to add in your contact information, you can edit it. You can reschedule it. You can post it now. Or if it's something you don't like or want to have advertised, you can delete it. Here's another cool thing about BranchUp. Let me scroll down a little bit. See how this one has a link to it? If I click and open that link, this link is unique to my business. All of my contact information is up here in the top right corner. If they click on email or call or message, it's coming directly to me. It's not going to BranchUp. It's not, and this hasn't posted yet. I'll give it a minute to post, but it's not going to BranchUp. It's not going to this particular vendor. It's all coming to me. And it may not load correctly because this hasn't posted yet, but when it does post, it has my photo and my information, and any of the phone numbers or links come right to me as well. And you can schedule these to post on your, now sometimes these are a little hard to share to your Google business page. You probably can't share them to your Instagram, these links, unless you put it in the comment, because Instagram doesn't like you to give links to go outside of Instagram. But the photos are really nice that they have, and the captions. So it gives you some really great ideas. And again, anywhere from 1 to 3 a day. So I can see what's going to post on my Facebook and my LinkedIn probably for the next 3 or 4 weeks. I can also see if there's a connection problem or what posted and what didn't, or I can go right over to my social media and see it. Now, if you have any questions about, all right, let's say somebody sees this post and it's through Celebrity Cruises and you're like, I have no idea where you've seen that. Well, you can go to your BranchUp, go to your booking tools, and it's going to show you right where to go to find those deals. You can also, if you don't like cruises or if you don't want to do any cruise bookings in your supplier preferences, you can uncheck cruises so you don't have to participate in the cruises. So you have a lot of options over here to customize this to yourself. Another little thing, BranchUp has a newsletter. Do you have an email list from your clients? BranchUp will automatically send a newsletter to your clients. You don't have to do anything. Just put their email address in. They're going to agree to receive those emails, and you are going to have a newsletter set up. Do you want to put yourself in, send yourself your own newsletter and customize it? Absolutely can do that as well. Yes, I absolutely love BranchUp. Let me really quickly, I can show you what it looks like. I have a lot of screens open here, so my internet's going to start yelling at me in a second. All right, I'm going to go to my business page. So it can't post to your personal page, but you can take anything you want from your business page and share it over to your personal page. Or you can share it to quite a few groups on Facebook as well, because you want to get you want to grow your network, and you don't always have to add people on your social media to grow your network. You're going to go outside of your current network, post in the groups, and share this outside on Google, your Google business page as well. You can print flyers from these even. All right, so here is my page. Give that a minute here to open, but you see all these photos? These are all BranchUp. They automatically post. It looks just like I've posted. I really like it because a lot of these photos look like photos I could have taken myself. So it almost looks like I've been to these locations. All right, that's not going to load today, but you know what they'll look like because I just showed you on BranchUp, but it posts automatically. It's not even something you have to think about. All right, so now not only do you have those 2 separate sites, but you also have your vendors, every vendor. So if you want to specialize in cruises or Carnival Cruise Line, you can go to Carnival Cruise Line, you can log in, and you're going to have social media tools. Let me go ahead and sign in. Royal Caribbean, I don't think I've seen a vendor yet that doesn't have some type of social media sharing. Let's see, marketing tools right here. You can order collateral, you can create e-brochures, you can do flyers, you can get the toolkit that has different ads in it, web banners, all of this you can get. Nice thing about Carnival, you can also get videos. So if you want to get any videos and you want to maybe use that on your TikTok or use that on your Google, you can absolutely do that. So that's where you're going to find it in Carnival. Vax is another really good one. As you can see when you log into Vax, and I know Vax has been really annoying lately because it keeps refreshing. The way to get through that is if you go to the vacation packages. I'll give you this little tip really quick until they fix it. And then you scroll down. Let's give that a second to open. Excuse me. If you scroll down and click advanced search, you won't get it that refreshing consistently. So that's just a little tip for you. But when you first log into Vax, you see all of these. You can right click on these and save. You can share these. That's a really neat trip. They also have, they usually have 3 or 4 travel sales going here. Now, do you want to share these with this book now? Probably not if it's not a link. You want to make that go through Canva and add your own link or take that out. But that's something that's there for you. In Vax, again, you have a ton of different education. You can also learn about social media posting. But in Vax, you have the compass. You have in almost all of these, there's some social media information, but you have a travel inspo toolkit. And in that travel inspo toolkit, you're going to see supplier shareables, social media posts, memes, and shareable content from the compass. You can get an email every month from the compass. I don't know if that comes automatically or if you sign up for it, but you can see, I think it comes automatically when you enroll with Vax. So here are some photos that you can share too. Put your own specials on there. Share this. It says contact me to learn more, or share it with an actual dates that you have looked at in Vax and some prices. Because you want to have some prices also on there. Because a lot of people, that's where mock bookings come in. A lot of people don't even know that they can afford to travel, because when they think about Universal, when they think about Disney, they think about, wow, this is expensive. But do they know that you can go to an all-inclusive resort in Mexico with your entire family for half the cost of Disney? Most people do not. If they can see that though on your social media, that's when you start to work on that attraction marketing. If I scroll down, you have some nice hashtags that you can use, different destination flyers, and the list just goes on and on. The Agent Universe website. It's just agentuniverse.com. You can't get into suppliers from the Travel Cafe. I heard a couple people saying that the Travel Cafe may have been down for a little bit this morning. I didn't experience it, but I did see it. All right, so that's how you get that information from the different vendors. Something I have found useful, and again, I always want to preface this and let you know, I use Travefy. I really like Travefy. It's a way that you can send out quotes. It's a way that you can market your business. It's a way that you can build some landing pages and really help boost your travel business. But it isn't free. Their training is free. You can get to their training through their YouTube site. But if you're interested, you can go to academy.travefy.com, and they have some really good tools and tips and tricks on social media marketing. So you can go on there. I will put this link in the chat box. They are also on YouTube, so you can go there and see some of their trainings and get familiar with them. You don't necessarily have to buy their product, but this is really good information as well. And it really talks about introducing yourself, sharing a food or drink recipe, talking personally about how that food or drink recipe relates to you. Highlight a destination or an experience, something that you have experienced. Lives. Video is just the trending way. It really is right now. So if you can host a Q&A, even if you only have 1 or 2 people and you do that consistently, your lives will keep up. They will keep boosting your algorithm. You'll have more following. Sharing behind the scenes is really good. Another one, Asking for engagement. How many people do you see this as like, comment, and share? I try to always like, comment, and share because I know what they're trying to do and I want to help them succeed as well. Hosting a contest. If you don't know about Marnie's incentive vouchers, it's a really good way to host a contest. Some people love it, some people hate it. But let me show you where to find that on Facebook so you can attend her training and you can decide from yourself if it's something that you like. I think at the end of the month, usually once every month, she hosts a training about her incentive vouchers to show everyone how to use them if they'd like. But here is the Facebook page. There is a small cost associated if you want to become a part of the group and use these incentive vouchers, but you can attend her training at no charge. But that's a really good way to build up your following, and they will kind of explain to you how to do that. So for those of you who want access to some additional trainings and this one here that I am recording, I am going to go ahead and give you a link to my YouTube page. Why I don't have it already set up, I'm not really sure. All right, feel free to subscribe to me. I have many different things that I host and that I put on my YouTube channel. So you're welcome to watch any of them that I have public there as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording and then I'm gonna open up for any questions. I just want everyone to remember to go into your vendors, explore, complete the trainings, especially the ones that have incentives, and look for any social media content. But what I give you has you set for an entire month without really putting any thought into it. And then you just have to add your personal touch. And once you develop a marketing program, you're really going to see your business take off.